Hi guys, it's Sharon Hartley from My Keto Journey. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope that you're all well and you're doing excellent with keto. This video is a series of videos that I'm doing about weight loss stalls. What do we do when we hit a weight loss stall, and what can we do about things slowing down? There are a number of things that we can do when we hit a weight loss stall or plateau. Now, usually a weight loss stall can be anywhere between a month to 3 months. Now, what we should be looking at is our macros. So each and every person has a different individual macros. Usually the numbers of our macros are 5% carbs, 85% protein, and 100 and something for fats. Like I said, they're all different. If you use a tracker, MyFitnessPal, Atkins app, there's Chroma, I believe. There's a lot of different apps that you can get from Google Play on your Android or your smartphone or your iPhone. Any one of them, you can find an appropriate keto. Just type in keto diet, keto app, ketogenic, anything like that will come up with your trackers. So you want to be looking at your macros. You want to be making sure that you're meeting your fat, that you're not going over on your protein, because if you do go over your protein can turn into carbs. Protein turns into glucose. If you do go over your protein level, it can turn into glucose, which means that we'll be then burning glucose and not ketones. We want to be burning ketones and using ketones for our fuel, and we don't want excess glucose in our system. So we do not want to be having excess protein. We want to either be getting close to it or at the mark. And even if you don't meet your full protein, don't worry about it. As long as you meet the requirements of your fat per day, even not meeting your carbs is a great thing. The lower your carbs, the better you will see with the weight loss. So that's what you could be looking into, is your macros. Every 10 pounds that you lose, or about, I think that's 3 kilos that you lose, you want to be changing your macros. You want to be adjusting your numbers in your tracker. So your weight, you want to be recording your weight, and it will show you the new numbers every 10 pounds. So that is one thing that you can do. Another thing you can do is intermittent fast, which you will eat up until 7 p.m. at night. If you are in a normal routine, if you're in third shift or second shift, then I would not be eating 4 hours before you wake up. And then I would, while you're doing the intermittent fasting, you will drink coffee with MCT oil or coconut oil. Some people, it breaks a fast, some people it doesn't. Clear bone broth or chicken broth or any kind of water will do, and eat up until 7. Start the next day at 12 p.m. noon. So that's a 16-hour fast. If you can't go for 16 hours, then you'll be fasting overnight while you sleep. Hopefully we all get 8 hours sleep. I know I don't, but if you do, that is considered counting for your fasting. So our body basically fasts and everything will reset itself overnight. The body will start burning the fat. I will say that I have dropped 3 or 4 pounds overnight by just sleeping. So it does work. Intermittent fasting can be very hard if you're not controlled by food, then go for it. That is a great way to get your scale moving. The scales are liars. They will not tell you the truth. Your body weight can go up and down, fluctuate during the day due to water retention in your body, clothes, just during the day when you eat, if you haven't pooped, if you're a woman and you're during your menstrual cycle, or you're about to start your menstrual cycle, your body will retain water. So don't be surprised if your weight does go up between 5 pounds and higher. The other thing that you can do to break weight loss stall is to have an egg fast, so anything with eggs. You can have up to 6 eggs a day, which is your protein, then add a tablespoon of fat to each egg that you eat, and you will be eating eggs for up to 5 days, I would say, because you don't want to be going any more than 5 days, because you can lose your hair and things like that. So because excess protein, you can start losing hair and things like that. So you don't want to continue more than up to 5 days, and you can lose quite a bit of weight with doing an egg fast. Egg fast can be good in a way, but you kind of get bored with only eating eggs. So, mix things up, make it tasty for you, make it not like I've got to do an egg fast. If it's not something that you're excited to do, or if it's not something that you want to do, then don't do it. Another thing is increase your water intake. If you're not drinking enough water, your body's not staying hydrated, so your body is going to be keeping that water in, and it's going to hold on to your water retention. Okay, so weight loss stalls, or weight loss just slowing down. My weight loss has totally slowed down due to a number of reasons. I, back 2 months ago, was diagnosed with a hypothyroidism. My TSH, which is thyroid stimulating hormone, was very high. It was, the normal ranges should be 4.00, and mine was 4.61. Now I have felt very tired, lethargic. My hair has been coming out just here, as you can see. I've lost my hair up top. I take collagen. I do the collagen and biotin shampoo. I cut my hair. It was rather long before, but now it's shorter, which I like. It's better to maintain. But I've been sleeping up to 15 hours a day. I haven't been having any energy. I get to at about 12 o'clock and I am just exhausted. So I have to get all my stuff done either in the morning or when I feel good, and I don't know when I'm going to feel good. So yeah. Plus, I have a autoimmune disease now, and that means that my joints, my muscles, my back, everything hurts. Like, there's not a bone in my body that doesn't hurt. So I have to take medication for all of this, and medication can really slow down your progress with your weight loss. So I have been sort of the same weight for over 3 months, almost 4 months. And yes, it's very frustrating that the weight's not coming off, but I've been sticking to this for a year, and I am more than happy to invest in my health for another year, another 2 years, for life, because this is a lifestyle choice that I have made. So, you know, things, I agree, are not easy when things slow down, but I do not give up. And we are not to give up on ourselves, because we have come so far. Losing weight is so hard. Putting weight on is so easy. All it takes is to eat something that you shouldn't. Eat a cookie, add in a little bit of sugar, and the scales will go up. And you will feel bad again. You will feel crappy. You will feel down on yourself, depressed, all of those things. So weight loss goals really are about a number of things that you're doing. You may not be doing anything wrong. Your body just might be getting to the point where it feels comfortable. You may be almost to your goal. You might only have like 10 or 20 pounds more to lose. And I have members in this group that can attest to this, that they've got down to their last 10 pounds. And it has been brutal. It has been brutal on them, and they've been so frustrated. They've been saying, why does this happen? Well, it's just the body's way of it just happens. It did not happen that you got overweight in a day. So it's not going to happen that you take the weight off in a day. It's going to take a year. It's going to take 2 years. It's going to take 3 years. It's going to take as long as it's going to take. And then you have to maintain it. You have to maintain the weight that you want to be at. And you have to just get used to eating ketogenically. Now, a lot of us that go for a long time, we stop tracking. Like myself, I had stopped tracking, and that's why I wasn't losing anything and things were slowing down. My body was getting used to what I was eating, and it just wasn't working. So when I started tracking again, things started to move again. So if you're not tracking, that could be a reason why things are slowing down. Maybe there's hidden sugars in things that you're eating. Like I said, maybe you're not having enough water. Maybe you're not exercising. It could be a number of things. Your cortisol levels, your stress levels, just situations in your life. If you've had a death in the family like I did, and, you know, things come up from the past, you get into a pattern when you might be emotionally eating again, but you don't realize that you're doing it, but you're doing ketogenically emotional eating, which means you're only eating keto foods, but you might be overeating on keto food. So that's why the tracker is important, to track what you're eating. You might not be eating enough. You might not be giving your body enough protein, enough fat. You might be doing a number of things. Like, it's just like, oh, you know, don't stress yourself out. Just let the process just happen. It's going to happen. You're going to get back on track. You're going to keep losing. Stop putting pressure on yourself, because that is when your weight loss is going to stall. Okay, so I'm going to finish this video, but I do have some exciting news. I have been thinking, okay, I have done a lot of videos and I'm running out of topics. What am I going to talk about next? So I need you guys to tell me in the comments below what you would like to hear about. If you want answers to your questions, I can answer them. So do we want a question and answer video? What do we want? Do we want to talk about macros, challenges, motivations? What do we want to talk about? I am also, when I can do it, when I can afford to do it, I'm going to be starting it could be monthly, it could be weekly. I am going to bring you a keto treat box. Now you're thinking, keto treat box, what could that be? Well, it's going to be a number of items or a few items, just depends. And it's going to be keto. And it's going to be like, what's in the box? What's in the box? Okay. Like what they do on Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. They go, what's in the bag? What's in the bag? So it's going to be keto, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be different each month, hopefully. I'm going to be going out and searching for keto treats. It could be Quest bars. It could be some protein bars. It could be some protein chips that are Quest. It could be some beef jerky. It could be macadamia nuts. Oh my gosh, it could be anything. It could be some kind of cookies. It could be something that I might have found on Amazon. Who of you get on Amazon and look at low-carb treats? Yay! I have done some food hauls, so it might be a little bit of a food haul thing. If this is exciting you and you would love to see something like that, some snack ideas, things like that, comment in the comments below. Drop a comment below. If you are new to keto, drop a comment below. Tell me where you're from. Tell me where you are in your journey. We are here to help you. Okay, guys? So I hope that you have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. And I'll see you all in the group. Take care. Keto I. Bye.